friends, welcome to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
Today we'll be reviewing the new Netflix original film called All the Bright Places. Yeah, it just came out.
Literally just came out on February 28th.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
And boy, was it not what I thought it was going to be.
I knew very little. All I knew was that it was young adult fiction.
Yeah.
From 2015, based on a novel by Jennifer Nevin.
Of the same name, right?
Yes, of the same name. I thought, okay, looks kind of cute. Like, that picture just makes it look like a little teen romance.
Just romantic.
I like teen movies.
Drama.
It was heavier.
Yeah.
It was still adorable. I mean, it starts off though like deep from the first moment. So we have like our main character, and she's like Violet, played by Elle Fanning, who's adorable.
She did a great job. Yes.
And then she's standing like on a bridge, contemplating something, and then Finch, played by Justice Smith, who's also a cutie pie.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really good.
What a standout.
Stumbles upon her, and they strike up a friendship. So the implication is that she is contemplating suicide.
Right.
Has she before? We don't know. But then they develop a friendship and a romance that I was into it.
No, that's a real good way to get your attention.
Yes.
Have a girl standing on like a bridge.
Yes.
Ready to. I mean, I was like, oh, because I had a feeling somebody was mentally. I knew that this was about mental illness, so I thought maybe it was her.
Yes.
So, plot twist.
Same. I thought it was more going to be about her having some type of mental health issues, and she clearly does, more like working through grief.
She just lost her sister.
Yes.
Oh, that was so sad.
Oh my gosh, so sad. And then just thinking about that too, and like how her parents interact with her. Luke Wilson's in it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while, so that was nice.
He does not age.
No, he looks great.
Yeah.
Great. Good dad.
Yeah, for sure. I will tell you, once I kind of figured out what it was about, it dawdled a little bit, but I am a stickler for, like, cliches. I don't think this was cliche. And also, I don't like sappy love stories. And I didn't find this sappy at all.
It was very original. And
yes.
I thought the performances were really good. And just everything about, like, the kind of high school culture and, like, the kind of, like, meanness of people and, like, just, I don't know, like...
Nothing seemed exaggerated, like they usually try to push it a little bit. This seemed very, like, appropriate for the times. Yeah. And the contrast in the way that they acted. Elle Fanning is very, like, subdued, kind of calm. He's a little more charismatic, and they both were great in their roles and really played well with each other.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Yeah.
So I read that Netflix has come under a little bit of controversy because there were no trigger warnings in the beginning, which I know you saw 13 Reasons Why. Like, it's covered with, like, be careful if you have dealt with issues around suicide, like, this might trigger something.
Right.
So some people are saying they should have included that.
Wait a minute. I noticed, though, when it first came on, in the left corner, it said suicide.
It did as a, like, topic, right? Kind of like a tiny one. But like in 13 Reasons Why, where it's like, boom, like you cannot watch this if don't watch it alone, like have somebody.
I see.
So some people are saying, and then Netflix has commented that they did provide mental health professionals throughout every stage of the production. So I think, like, not that I am a professional, but I think it was kind of like well done, where like it's not glamorized.
Right.
It's thoughtful.
Not
You'd
at
ask questions. Should it have trigger warnings? Maybe, because what if you are going through some stuff and then, like we both said, we were kind of like caught off guard by how like heavy this was?
And I didn't expect it to end that way. Am I so naive? Like, I thought that maybe he would have a breakdown, but then they would work through it together, and that's what this beautiful story's about. And then when she couldn't find him at the end, spoiler alert, when she couldn't find him and it was just implied that he killed himself, I was like, wait, no.
I know.
Why didn't I see that coming?
I know. Because that's not where the movies usually take us.
Again, well done to these filmmakers and the story altogether. But yeah, I guess you're right. How could we relate to it? You know what I mean? It's hard. It depends on who's watching it, right? How it's going to affect them. So
maybe a warning would be fine.
Yeah.
It would be not frowned upon, or maybe they want you to be taken off guard too. I don't know, but I guess airing on the side of being sensitive might be good.
Right. I just want to say that the character of Finch, I fell in love with him. I love him, and I know that probably, I don't know, maybe let us know if you have personal experiences with somebody who has a disorder like he does. But I feel like it was probably a pretty truthful portrayal of someone who goes through those dark times. I know people with bipolar disorder, they get into these really dark moods where they have to disappear. Yeah. Like, I've seen it firsthand. So I know that's like a thing, and I felt like they did that very well. And again, not over-exaggerated. Yeah.
And I like how we don't know because they don't always show us where he goes, but then we had like his friends who have been friends for life kind of like give her like an idea of what happens, you know, and then she like walks into his room and kind of sees like glimpses of it, but like they don't pretend to show us everything because there's no way we could actually know.
Right.
It's really well
That's
done.
true. Yeah, and it was hard to see him be bullied, but it was refreshing to see him have friends that looked after him. That one guy said, "I love him." Yeah. And mostly he just scares people away. Yeah. And just their blossoming relationship, everything is really, really lovely and very well done. Really well I liked the tone.
I liked it too. It was different. Definitely.
Yeah. I didn't read the book. Did you read the book?
No, I knew nothing about this.
I kind of like that. Yeah. We should do more where we know nothing. Even though we were totally like, what's happening here? Did that really just happen? Yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I am a snob. I'm kind of, especially the teen dramas. I'm like, you know how I am. If you've seen my reviews,
I like almost everything teen related, but I do have discriminating taste. Like I recognize things that are different from cliche too, and I agree this is a good one.
Right. So if you don't like sappy teen dramas, don't worry. It's not like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's it though. Yeah. Good? All right. Well, let us know what you thought of this movie and our review. Comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.